Hello, dear children. Unit Reading for Pleasure, Lesson 41. The topic of today's lesson is the world of the literature. Let's start our lesson. Characters. Look at the characters in the pictures. Make sentences as in the example. Так, смотрим на эти персонажи. Peter Pan by G.M. Barrie. Captain Hook. Ambitious, he wants to succeed. Peter Pan. A risk-taker. He likes doing dangerous things. Вот такие фразы вам даются под каждой картинкой, да? Про эти персонажей. Harry Potter, Snow White by Brothers Grimm. Вот эти фразы вам нужно, словосочетания нужно использовать и составить предложение, как в примере. Пример дается здесь. Captain Hook is ambitious. He wants to succeed. Peter Pan is... Какой он? В предыдущем слайде есть. Можете вернуться и посмотреть. Вот примерно так со словами и словосочетаниями составляете предложение. Next task. The Hound of Baskervilles. Who was Sir Arthur Conandoyle? Which famous character did he create? Read the biography to find out. Кто такой сэр Артур Конан Дойл? Какие известные персонажи он придумал и изобрел? Прочитайте его биографию для того, чтобы узнать. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, 22nd of May, 1859, 7th July, 1930, was born in Edinburgh, Scotland, and studied medicine at Edinburgh University. He wrote many famous books, such as The Classic Adventures, The Lost World, but he is most famous for his Sherlock Holmes stories. Sherlock Holmes is a famous detective who solves crimes with the help of his friend, Dr. Watson. One of his most famous stories is The Hound of Baskervilles. Так, ребята, я думаю, что все тут вам понятно. Значит, данный автор Артур Конан Дойл придумал Шерлока Холмса, да? Хотя он изучал медицину. И Шерлок Холмс – это детектив, который раскрывает какие-то криминальные преступления с помощью своего друга, доктора Ватсона. What is the Hound of Baskervilles about? What type of story is it? Read the plot and to find out. Отрывок прочитайте, пожалуйста, из этого истории Hounds of Baskervilles и скажите, к какому типу, к какому жанру это относится. Вот данный отрывок поможет вам, да? Baskerville Hall is a huge manor house on the moor. Legend says that hundreds of years ago, an enormous hound with eyes of fire killed Sir Hugh Baskerville. Now the hound is back after it kills Sir Charles, the owner of Baskerville Hall. Everyone fears that his nephew, Sir Henry, is also in danger. They ask Sherlock Holmes and his friend Dr. Watson to solve the mystery. Holmes and Watson don't believe in the legend and they suspect a man called Stapleton is responsible. So when Sir Henry goes to Stapleton's house for dinner, they stand guard outside. Так, reading and listening. Next task. What do you think happens to Sir Henry on his way back to his house? Listen and read to find out. Как вы думаете, что произошло с сэр Генри, когда он возвращался к себе домой? Слушаем и читаем для того, чтобы найти. The Hound of the Baskervilles. A dense, white fog hung over the moor, and it was drifting slowly in our directions. Holmes was watching it. It's moving toward us, Watson, he said impatiently. Is that serious? I asked. Very serious indeed. It's the one thing that could ruin my plans. Our success and even Sir Henry's life may depend on his coming out of the house before the fog is over the pass. In half an hour, we won't be able to see our hands in front of us. Shall we move to higher ground? Yes, I think it would be best, replied Holmes. So we moved back until we were about half a mile from the house. Suddenly, the sound of quick steps broke the silence of the moor. Through the fog came Sir Henry. He walked by quite close to us, but he didn't see us. Then we heard another sound coming from the right bank of the dock. Look out, cried Holmes. It's coming. We stared into the fog, uncertain what horror was about to break from the heart of it. Then a dreadful shape sprung out from the shadows. It was an enormous coal black hound. Fire burst from its open mouth, and its eyes were burning in the darkness. With long bounds, the huge creature was leaping down the track, following our friends. Far away on the path, we saw Sir Henry looking back, his face white in the moonlight, his hands raised in horror, staring helplessly at the thing which was chasing him. Ребята, здесь даются слова некоторые, да, в тексте. Они выделены черным. Их нужно вам переписать себе в тетрадь и найти переводы. И постараться запомнить. Данный текст переводим. Далее выполняем как домашнее задание 4-5 упражнение. Read the text extract and mark the sentence true, false or doesn't say. Correct the false statements. Вам нужно прочитать еще раз текст, потом прочитать данные предложения и сказать, правда, неправда или не говорится в тексте. Также можете скорректировать неправильные предложения. Imagine you are Watson. How do you feel while you are waiting outside the house? When you hear the noise in the fog? When you see the hound? Use the adjective impatient, scared, terrified. Так, вот это задание выполняем. Complete the sentences. Use start, ruin, bars, broke, hung, sprung. Пропущенные слова вставляем. The lesson is over. Have a nice day. Goodbye.